In our heavyweight matchup, introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner wearing the black trunks, representing the dog pound. Let's hear it one more time for Cameron Holsclaw. His opponent, fighting out of the red corner wearing the gray trunks. He's a member of Arsenal Combat Sports. Getting smacked around right now is Rob Gibbs.
And there you see Rob Gibbs getting fired up in the corner, taking some slaps to the face by his coach. You know he is ready to go, ready to rumble here. And there you see the stare down. These are some big dudes that are getting ready to rumble here. You always gotta love the heavyweights. And here they go. Ooh, and some great punches to start out with. Looking for that Muay Thai clinch. Some great transitions there. And there he is, looking for the ground and pound. And Cameron's in side mount there. Oh, and a great transition. It looks like Gibbs almost had his back from the bottom. Wow. Some really impressive groundwork here.
Cameron Holsclaw on the black trunks right now. He's a 2-0 record right now, fighting out of the dog pound. He's a freestyle fighter.
And there the refs stood him up. And they're battling again. These are some big guys throwing some heavy punches. And Gibbs there attempted to throw. Holsclaw landed on top of him, but he was able to roll through, and he now almost has his back. And he has his back now. Gibbs really working that ground and pound. It's a bad position for Holsclaw here. He's working for that choke. He has his arm under the neck, but Holsclaw is really struggling.
Gibbs right now has a 3-2 record. He's fighting out of Arsenal Combat Sports, and he's in the gray trunks.
And there you see the experience of Holsclaw coming into the bout 2-0. He was able to roll out of that bad position he was in there, and now he's in top position, still in full mount, but doing some damage with that ground and pound. Excuse me, still in full guard, but still doing some damage. Wow, and look at that, another transition. This time Gibbs gets Holsclaw's back. This is some great ground action here, trading back and forth, and you don't often see that from the big guys. These are some experienced ground game artists here.
Right now, Gibbs is wanting to give Holsclaw his first loss right now.
And another transition, Holsclaw giving up his back, and he is rolling through. He hasn't quite rolled out of it here. And there's the bell. A great first round of action. And as much as these guys were trading and rolling around, they don't even look winded here. And there you get a shot of the ring girl. What a beautiful smile. So a great first round of action. These two big heavyweights really displaying their ground games. A bunch of transitions, switching from one of them having their back, switching it over, getting into full mount, full guard. Some great ground game displayed there. And here we go with the second round. Holsclaw in the black trunks, Gibbs in the gray camo. And Gibbs has Holsclaw pressed up against the fence, looking for some knees.
Gibbs is wanting this win tonight.
And Gibbs is digging deep, looking like he's trying to get that single leg takedown, and he hits Holsclaw with a mean punch right there, pinned up against the fence. And Holsclaw goes through a throw, but Gibbs ends up in full mount here. Bad position from Holsclaw, and it's at the beginning of the round. Let's see if Gibbs can do anything with it. And it looks like Holsclaw's giving up his back here. I guess he figures Gibbs hasn't been able to do anything with it yet, but some great ground and pound happening here. His coach is imploring Gibbs to just keep punching him. He's got great position here. Looks like he may be working for that choke.
Cameron Holsclaw is going to have some sort of defensive action on right now because Gibbs will get him in a submission if he's not careful.
And Gibbs, he's peppering him with those shots there, but really all he's looking for is to loosen up Holsclaw so he can sink that arm in. Wants to get that choke here. It looks like he's already got his back, got him in a good position here against the fence. And he's just pounding away, trying to sink that arm under his throat. Looks like he's maybe got it. He's getting close here. Holsclaw's in a bad position. And Gibbs looked for the choke right there, but Holsclaw was able to pull his arm off.
And here comes Holsclaw on top of him.
Great transition by Holsclaw again. Gibbs had his back, and now it looks like Holsclaw is looking for an omoplata. Oh, but Gibbs got out, but Holsclaw's in top mat, full position. And now Holsclaw's got Gibbs back. Holsclaw looking for those underhooks. I'd expected to see him sit up and rain down some punches on him, but it looks like he's just looking for that choke right now. Oh, and he's slipping in the omoplata again, but Gibbs decides to roll and give him his back. And it looked end of round 2.
That's another round in the books. These two Grizzly Bears are going to a third and final round. And make some noise for your Capital City cage fighter ring girl.
And 2 great rounds in the book now. It's really amazing me how much transitions and how much groundwork we're seeing out of these big guys. They are really, really schooled in each of their respective martial arts forms here.
Let's hear it, fight fans. This is the third and final round.
So the final round here, and this looks exciting. Let's see what happens here.
This is turning out to be a great heavyweight bout tonight.
So it's go big or go home, round 3 of what's been a pretty competitive fight thus far. I'm pretty sure whoever wins this round is going to win the fight. So these guys are going to look to pour it on here. Right now, just testing each other out. I think they both know it. And there Gibbs pushes Holsclaw up against the fence, but Holsclaw reverses it. And a takedown. Holsclaw's in side mount. He's got that head hooked and he's peppering him with shots here, but another great transition by Gibbs, and Gibbs has his back. And he winds up in full mount. Thus far, really hasn't been able to do anything with it. Hasn't been really that close to finishing the fight thus far. Let's see if he can do something here with full mount. And he's really raining down some shots here.
Gibbs wants this win tonight. He wants to give Cameron Holsclaw his first loss.
Really just swinging wildly here, just trying to make connection. I really think Gibbs doesn't want this fight stood back up. He's got great position on Holsclaw right now. Maybe just wanting to ride this position out for the rest of the fight. Do a little ground and pound and get the decision. Let's see here. And Holsclaw looking for the roll, and he gets it. Another great transition. These guys are really schooled in their ground game. An entertaining, competitive battle thus far. And these guys are heavyweights. They're going strong the third round, and there you see another transition. Gibbs winds up on top. He's in half guard.
Both of these fighters want the win tonight, and they are proving it.
There you see Holsclaw on the bottom looking for something with his arm. He's looking for something from the bottom position. It's going to be really hard to pull any submissions off like that, though. Ten seconds left in the round. And this one's going to decision.
Make some noise for these two heavyweight warriors. We got our first fight going to the judges' scorecards.
Win or lose, this has been a great fight tonight against Cameron Holsclaw and Rob Gibbs.
And a hard-fought battle. A lot of roll-throughs, a lot of transitions. That was a really competitive battle. I don't know who's going to win here. So I am glad I am not judging this one, folks.
One more round of applause for these two guys. After 3 hard-fought rounds, we have a unanimous decision. Your winner, out of the red corner, is Rob Gibbs.
And Rob Gibbs with a unanimous decision. What a great fight put on by both fighters there. Let's see if we can get a word with Gibbs here.
And keep it going for his opponent, Cameron Holsclaw.
Yeah, Cameron Holsclaw really put on a performance tonight. He did lose, but a great fight put on by both fighters.
Hey, congratulations, Rob. I was watching some of the action there in that last round. Both of you looked to be a little bit winded. How was that last round going for you?
I knew I had position on him. If I could just stay active and stay on top of him, I was going to get the round. And I just tried to throw a punch here and there. But hey, I'm sorry I gassed out. That was like my worst fight ever. So my coaches, Arsenal Combat, Brent, Kelly McMillan, and I want to thank Cameron for taking the fight. And I just want to apologize to Cameron for not giving him 100%. But thank you, Cameron, for the fight.
All right, gracious there in victory. One more time, Rob Gibbs.